All right, we are back with Cosmic Cunties, the weekly astrology forecast where we align our cunty ass selves with the energy of the cunty ass cosmos. And we see how we can interact with the cosmic energy to best become our highest version of ourselves. And that way we can share that yummy goodness out in the world and change people's lives, whether we know it or not, including our own. So if you are new here, my name is Tiffany. I am head cunty, and I will be bringing you all of the astrological forecast for the week of December 22nd through December 28th. So Merry Christmas to all of you cunties. My intention, I always set an intention for the week that I am reading about. And the good news here is that the week of the 22nd through the 28th is actually a pretty, dare I say, chill week. We don't have any major movements going on besides the moon, and the moon is constantly moving, and that's why our internal emotional worlds are constantly moving. And so it's more of like an internal week of the 22nd through the 28th. Just enjoy and witness the hang time, enjoy the hang time and the downtime with the family, and see maybe what ways you've grown from the last time it was holiday season. So as always, I will break it down day by day, Monday through Sunday, going through the energy that we will be experiencing. So let's dive in, shall we? So the first day is Monday, December 22nd. We have the moon in Capricorn trining Uranus and Taurus. So this is giving a grounded shakeup. Something might happen that shakes up our internal world. It can be good or bad. So pay attention. You are meant to go in that direction of the shakeup to remove whatever is being removed, or to explore whatever's being brought into your life. So go with the emotions, go with the energy of that, but don't be surprised if Monday on the 22nd there is a little bit of a shakeup. Then later on Monday, we do have the moon moving into Aquarius. This is an air sign, so we're more in the mind. We're creative. There are more ideas flowing. There's more eccentricity. And the moon in Aquarius is going to be conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. So this is highlighting maybe where we are too in our minds, or where we're not offering our time and thoughts to others to help, to show up. We have unique ideas that are coming to us for a reason, and it is our duty to share those creative ideas with others. So if we feel compelled to share. Stop letting fear hold you back, essentially, is the Plutonic advice that I have for you. Then on Tuesday, the 23rd, we have Venus in Sagittarius squaring Neptune in Pisces. So we had just had that the week before, but this time it's now Saturn in Pisces. We had it with Saturn in Pisces, but this time it's Neptune in Pisces. And like I mentioned last week's Cosmic Cunties, this is how we know that the dynamic duo of Saturn and Neptune are getting closer and closer together, because they keep doing the same kind of relational aspecting with other planets, the same as each other. So this one is still a friction basically on how we receive love. One is fiery, the other is dreamy, so it's not quite aligning with each other, and it's going to feel like it's just not, it's like you want to be loved in a certain way, and what you're receiving is just like, ugh, that's not it. Or you're trying to show love in a certain way, but it's just not being perceived or received that way. So just be aware of that. You might already be a little bit with family, and so that could be causing this, because we do have Christmas on Thursday. And then next we're going to move into Wednesday, the day Christmas Eve. And so Venus is going to move into Capricorn on Christmas Eve. This is a grounded love. We're showing love through buying things, perhaps, planning things. This is very on point for Christmas, even though I'm sure we've all purchased everything by the time Christmas Eve comes around. But this is very much showing love through things. Material things. And if you have watched my Instagram lately, you know that I have had a recent epiphany during the Virgo eclipse season that desiring and going after material things is human nature and it's okay. And it is actually spiritual. So anyways, I digress. Also on Wednesday, we have the moon in Aquarius squaring Uranus and Taurus. So again, a shakeup internally due to external factors. This is maybe more uncomfortable than the one on Monday that started the week. This could be a shakeup financially or regarding self-worth and how we feel towards ourselves. And so, I mean, Taurus is all about value, finances, personal finances, and self-worth. And so just paying attention to the shakeups that come regarding that. We're going to be with family. Family is our biggest trigger. And so just paying attention to what comes up because we are still meant to be moving and working with those things. Sorry guys, my microphone is just like slowly going under. Hopefully it doesn't affect the audio too much. So yeah, I can see it like slowly going down and I cannot tighten these any tighter. Anyways, so yeah. And then we have the moon moving into Pisces on Wednesday. So we're allowed to be in the dream world, la Christmas land, which I think is really beautiful because I think this was the same moon sign Pisces that we had for Halloween, which allowed us to be in the creativity, to dream up some ideas and really be in character then. And so this is really gifting us the ability to be dreamy and in our delusions for Christmas miracles, essentially. And then we've got Thursday. Merry Christmas. There is no major aspects going on Christmas Day. So we're happy about that. We can just be in the energy that is. So moving along quickly here, actually, I told you this week is pretty easy. I am very curious how this week goes for y'all with an easier astrological and cosmic aspects, but with being with family. So really having to process things that might be coming up with family as it typically does, but not having like the cosmos tearing us down or making it harder in any way. So anyways, Friday, moon in Pisces squaring Mercury in Sagittarius. So this is fire and friction with water. It's initiatory, but it's like against our emotions. So we may want to speak our minds in a passionate way, but our emotions maybe do not want to be discussed or spoken about. So it's kind of like this, I don't know, again, you could still be with family. It's not, any major planet. I mean, Mercury in Sagittarius is one of the bigger planets, but it's not like, I don't know, there's friction there. Don't get me wrong. Fire and water. You could be somebody could be putting out your fire or you could be putting out somebody's fire is kind of like the energy that I'm getting, especially during conversation. Then we also have the moon in Pisces trining Jupiter in Cancer. So this really is emotional support. This is expansion of whatever you're feeling. This is expansion of the home. This is expansion of like motherly feelings. So it could be good or bad. It doesn't have to be like all beautiful. It can be your own mother wounds. It can be the way that you mother yourself. It can be the way that you mothered. It could be the way that you are mothered. Either way, you're feeling emotionally supported in this way. So hopefully that helps that square of Mercury. That's around the same time, a little earlier in the day. Also on Friday, we have the moon in Pisces conjunct Saturn in Pisces. We also have the moon in Pisces conjunct Neptune in Pisces. So officially they are back together. As I spoke about last week and this week, earlier in this week. So we have, if you guys just heard a toot, it was my elderly dog, Hansi. Bless him. My sweet puppy. So we have this dynamic duo that is keeping our dreams organized, our dreams aligned, grounded, and moving forward. This is also allowing us to feel into our dreams and how we best want to move things forward when it comes to our ideas and dreams and all of the above. So, if you've been following Cosmic Cunties for, I guess I was looking back on my notes, it's been going on since June of this year. So almost 7 months. I'm pretty proud of myself because every week I've shown up despite what has been going on. And it wasn't always on YouTube. It used to be like a Zoom where all the women would join and I could answer questions about personal charts and whatnot. And I guess I'll just do this soft launch or announcement now. I am bringing back Celestial Circles where we're going to meet weekly on Zoom. It's going to be for about 6 weeks, I think I've decided. And so it'll be this idea of a women's circle where we all meet together once a week. We talk about what's going on astrologically, but also combined with what's going on in real life and how the cosmos could be combining for that. But being within a women's circle where we're here to help support each other. So stay tuned for Celestial Circles coming back online. I'm really excited for that. I think I'm going to probably open it up to about 8 women, maybe a little bit less, but I want to keep it intimate and I want to be able to have time for everybody to speak and share what's going on in their life for every session. So it's going to be a smaller, more intimate gathering, but yeah, pay attention for the release on that. I'm thinking I'm probably going to do it sometime early next year. Alrighty. So with Saturday, we have the moon moving into Aries. Aries is fiery, passionate. It's also impatient. The moon in Aries is also going to square Venus in Capricorn. So love, abundance, planet of receiving, wants to slow it down, be methodical. But we emotionally, we want it now and we're impatient. So there is that like friction of like, no, love me up and love me passionately. And Venus and Cap is like, whoa, chill your cool, dude. Like, just hold on. I've got things to do. I'll come to you when I have a moment. We also have the moon in Aries squaring Mars in Capricorn. So we're going to feel like we want to move things forward in a grounded way, but internally, we're like, no, let's do this now. Let's make this happen now. And so like feeling passionate enough to get it done now, but we have to remember Aries is impatient and does not like to be told no. It almost makes them want to do things more. So pay attention to that. And then we have the sun in Capricorn squaring the moon in Aries. This is a waxing half moon. And so we still are feeling this friction between Aries and Capricorn. It's like the kid and the dad. The kid wants to play and have fun, and the dad says no, not before chores are done. It's that energy. So things are going to be happening externally, whether it's other people, events, conversations that prevent you from acting irrationally, or because you do act irrationally, there's going to be repercussions, basically. And then we've got Mercury in Sagittarius trining Chiron, retrograding in Aries. So this is fiery. This is passionate communication. And it's happening to help you realize where maybe you're still self-abandoning or not self-expressing. Someone might shine a light on something you are overlooking, lovingly, like kind of letting you know, like, hey, do you notice that maybe you do this, or this is what's playing out for you? Especially in how you show up for yourself or for others or lack thereof. So just again, we've got kind of these last week and this week, we've got Chiron retrograding in Aries aspecting, where we're really being guided to really flesh out what holds us back from allowing ourselves to express ourselves and to identify with whatever lights us up. And just to authentically be ourselves. And I think that's beautiful because we're heading into some not heavier, but like Saturn and Neptune's moving into Aries early next year. And so we're moving more into this heavier Aries energy. And so really working out these kinks of the Aries energy within you. We all have energy of each archetype in each sign. So really working out those kinks is going to be very beneficial so that you can reap the benefits of those 2 major planets moving into Aries. And they're going to be there Neptune will be in Aries for about 14 years and Saturn will be there for about 3.5. So get used to this Aries energy, get used to being yourself, letting your light shine, expressing yourself, working through whatever you need to do to, again, best utilize that energy that's coming forward. And then lastly, on Sunday, the 28th, we have the moon in Aries squaring Jupiter in Cancer. So this is going to highlight our impatience, particularly of our ways in which we are not allowing things to move naturally. Ways we are forcing things, maybe some anger, maybe some frustration is being highlighted and expanded upon. So move through whatever's coming up as always, and literally moving your energy, moving your body is going to help you deal with the energy on Sunday. And then last for the week is Moon in Aries is trining Mercury and Sagittarius, two fire signs, Aries and Sagittarius. So this is a support for our fiery emotions. We are feeling like we can finally speak our emotions and share what our passionate ideas are. And so communicating in a passionate way is probably how we're going to be showing up on Sunday. Yeah. And I think that's it for the week of Christmas. This is a very quick little cosmic Cunties week, just because, again, there's not any huge major movements. It's really just working with our internal world and seeing how we have grown from last holiday season, with us being more than likely with our family. And I just want to thank y'all for such a beautiful 7 months of 2025. I hope to continue this well into and beyond 2026. And I know I will have one more week with you for Cosmic Cunties before we officially jump into 2026. But I'm wishing you all a very merry holiday for those that celebrate. And yeah, for those that don't celebrate, it is still a perfect time to be with family and to be in that feeling of gratitude. That is how you elevate your life. So, as always, if you have any questions, comments, constructive criticism, suggestions, put them in the comments below. Email me, DM me, and my website is in the box below as well. If you are listening, if you are a avid subscriber, feel free to donate to my Venmo to keep buying me coffee, because this cunty runs on coffee. Venmo's in the box. And if you're not subscribed and you enjoyed this, go ahead and subscribe. Once I get to 50, I'm going to start doing videos based on rising signs, which will be much more detailed and applicable to you personally, and how the cosmos are transiting through your entire wheel of time, your entire natal chart. And I'm really excited to do those because I am more passionate about that than like the day-to-day. Not that I don't love the day-to-day. It's just that I think there's a lot more power and juice in the rising signs and helping y'all and guiding y'all and counseling y'all through the more intricate and detailed ways that the cosmos are affecting you individually. So that's it. Stay cunty, y'all.